Roseann, I've got a question for you. You basically, like, I believe it was last week, you released the 2010 performance profile. What can you share with the audience tonight about that profile in terms of regional highlights and what you think are worth noting in the report?
I could share the profile to start with. Jaron Rhodes back there, he has several. They're also on our website, so I encourage you to look it up. But in terms of some of the highlights, those of you who follow Ben Franklin know that we've had some severe budget cuts in the past few years. Our strategy has been, nonetheless, to focus on the company, focus on young companies, and focus our attention and our funding on funding young companies. So in the last fiscal year, we provided $5.7 million out to companies, to 25 companies. We were very happy with that. Our companies went off to raise another $140 million. That's the litmus test for us. Do our companies succeed in finding additional capital? So that was very good. We have a very large portfolio of young companies. We have about 130 companies in the portfolio. So we're very happy when some of them leave the nest, and then we're very happy then when those who leave the nest really hit it large. So New Path was one of our companies that had a very successful $50 million IPO this year. Boomi was acquired by Dell, and the good thing there is the company's staying here and growing here in Delaware County. Morphotek, which was another one of our companies and also resided out at the Science Center early on. This is an example of a company that we were the first investor in 10 years ago. They're underway with the completion of their pharmaceutical facility out in Chester County, 60,000 square feet, 100 people. There was one person when we invested in that firm. So working with our companies to provide follow-on, the seed capital, the follow-on capital, because follow-on capital for these folks has been very scarce in the past few years to try to get them over that valley of death. And then working with partners in the region to secure federal energy money. There has been a lot of focus, as you know, at the federal level on energy funding. So we partnered with others to bring $400 million into the region through different kinds of partnerships. The largest for us was the winning of the Greater Philadelphia Innovation Cluster for Energy Efficient Buildings, which was $130 million from the Department of Energy to create one of only 3 hubs and the only innovation cluster in the country down at the Navy Yard for energy efficient buildings. So that's what's kept us busy.
Great, thanks.